Grand Rising, Libra land. We're doing something special this Sunday, this morning, this good rising. This is a bowl of spring water, purified water, good water. And we're going to do a candle wax reading. We'll do the pink and the yellow candles. I'm loving the visuals. I don't know what it is about a bowl of water and a LED candle that changes colors. And a yellow and hot pink candle. Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome, welcome. We're doing something different. I'm kind of excited about it. I hope everyone has their coffee, their tea, their water, their lemon, everything. And if you don't, get it. No hurry today. What is it? I just heard lazy like a Sunday morning, okay? I am in no hurry today. Thank you so much, 9 Ether, for that medal. And I'm talking quietly because my daughter is still asleep. So I'm trying to let her get her beauty rest. I woke up at 6, just bing. I got dressed up last night, you guys. I was so busy yesterday. I did so much stuff. I was running my daughter here, there, and everywhere. And I took Rosie to the nature park. We went for a walk at the nature park. Then she rolled in something disgusting. So then Rosita needed a bath. So then I had to bring her home and give her a bath. And then I showered again. And then I got dressed up and made that video short of me looking all pretty. And I was going to do a recorded read finally of the messages from Isis. And it left me. All the energy. I just didn't have it in me. And I'm like, oh, I look pretty, but I don't have the energy. So yeah. Maybe, tonight we'll see. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Stacy says you look beautiful. I saw it on Instagram. Thank you. Why do I feel like that one influencer video where she's like, I'm waiting for a few more people to come in. And somebody was like, you look beautiful. And she's like, I look beautiful. Oh, thank you. Some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. No, but seriously, thank you, Stacy. Libra land, we're lit. Oh, okay. I'm excited about this candle wax reading. Oh, I have to open the window. Hold on. And light some Palo Santo to clear the energy before we begin. What you know about love? What's love know about you? You refuse to believe that my love is true. So I do everything to prove to you. But you move on to the next one. What's she gonna do? I don't understand these guys. I don't understand these guys. Looking for a real empress in all the wrong places. Okay. I'm just kidding. It's just a song, and I like to remix songs. And yeah. You know I love this ish. Okay. Let me calm down. Okay. Let's go. Palo Santo. It's raining. How is this lighter already out? It's new. It was a Dollar Tree lighter. That's why. Anyway, it's raining this morning. So it's just a perfect morning for a candle wax reading. The water and the fire. Archangel Michael, come through, remove any evil eye. Anybody with negative, evil intentions, they can go too. Amen. And it is so. Hi, everyone. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you haven't already, please give this read a thumbs up by double tapping the screen. Okay. We're ready to begin. Second half of February. Let's get some messages. I'm going to light the yellow one first. We're just going to randomly see what comes out here, guys, okay? What I'm channeled, what I see in the candle wax. I'm doing it on camera so you guys can see the visuals of the wax as well. I just heard dandelion and daisy. Yellow flowers, that makes sense. Dandelion and daisy. What are those first flowers of spring? That's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye, those yellow and white. Whoa. That was random. Just gonna skip that. Someone may want to punch somebody. Just be aware of that. That is so random. But I just heard punch. I mean, they could be talking about like a juice punch as well. Beware of like a party jungle juice punch. Interesting. That's for the young ones. That's for the young Librans. Because I think the older Librans know better than to drink from some communal punch bowl, community punch bowl. That was high school. Jungle juice. Form a line. You see how they're forming a line? I just heard form a line. Second half of February. Cross. Don't cross that line. There's a line and you're not supposed to cross it. You guys hear the bird? What the breep? Bibbity bobbity boo. I'm told you guys it's going to be random. Listen, candle wax readings are completely random channeled messages and words. I'm hearing Calicadoo, da bibbidi boo, da bibbidi bobbidi boo. Put it together and what do you got? Bibbidi bobbidi boo. BBB. Someone trying to come up against you. Better Business Bureau. Something about a trail. Trail. The trail. I see like this cluster right in the middle, and there's these outer liars. The pink candle just rolled. Roll call, roll out, roll tide. Roll tide. Isn't that from the University of Alabama, if I'm not mistaken? Roll tide? I think that is the slogan or the motto of the University of Alabama. Alabama could be significant. I could be mistaken, though. I don't think I am. Texas. Okay, I'm going to light the pink one now. Rose. Can I call you Rose? Can I call you Rose? Why was I immediately channeled flower names as soon as I lit the candles? The yellow one, I was immediately channeled Daisy and Dandelion. Dandelion. And now I'm being channeled Rose. Keep hearing bee. Blunder. Bear. What? Big. Boss. Okay, come on, Spirit. Let's look at the drippings. I see a little chariot. I see a road runner. A road runner riding a chariot. That's what I see right here. You see that yellow part? That's the road runner. You see him? And he's riding a chariot. Look, his nose even looks pink. Slamming car doors. People love to slam doors, car doors. They're so angry. Sunday morning at 8 a.m., like, and it's not anger because of anything new. These people have been this way. Okay. Okay. I don't see many people changing. I really don't. The world is changing. I don't see very many people changing. I think they'll stay pretty much how they were. Other than the people like ourselves who are actively trying to manifest a higher timeline in our own lives and the lives of the collective. If you're not on that type of time, you're going to be left behind. You're going to be left behind in the old timeline. And it's really dirty and dingy and dark and nasty in the old timeline. I refuse to stay there. Disgusting. I'll be moving on. Like a road runner on a chariot. That's super speed. The chariot already moves at the speed of the divine. The chariot is a divine chariot. Horsepower times 10 million. Okay? That powers the chariot. And a road runner runs incredibly fast. You're moving interesting. You're moving through. I was going to say you're moving to your highest timeline. You're moving through your highest timeline. Interesting. Peony? I just heard peony. Is that a flower scent? Peony? I hope I'm saying that right. Peony. 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 Okay. This is getting ready to burn, so I'm going to have to let her go. Let it go. Let it go. That yellow one is still burning, yo. Do you see that? The yellow doesn't want to let go. The yellow is like, I'm still over here in the corner. Look at it. It just moved by itself and is like, yes, I'm still lit. Look at me. That's crazy. It's in the water. You saw the pink one immediately was extinguished when I dropped it down. The yellow one is still poking up through the water and burning. That is significant. Why did I just hear the first shall be last and the last shall be first? Let the wealth transfer begin. Yes, yes. Let the wealth transfer begin. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. If they're doing the work. This isn't just like, free abundance. It's still burning. That's wild. Something about the Northwest. Something about the Northwest, because that's the corner of the bowl that the yellow candle is still burning. Northwest. There's something about that direction, that location. I guess here in the US, that would be Alaska. Don't they call Alaska the last frontier? Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. I'm amazed. It's burning, you guys, in the water. I don't think I know you can't see this and I don't want to move it because it's floating. That is crazy. How is that burning? It's like a science experiment. It's burning through the water. Wow. It's never done that before. And I've been doing candle wax readings on and off for years. I just hardly ever do them because I honestly forget about them. There's all type of ways to divine. This is just one form. I'm just amazed that this little candle is just burning bright. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. The Northwest. Something about oil and water too, though. Because you see the formation it's making on top of the water, almost like a oily substance from the candle wax. You see what I'm pointing to right now? You can see it in the camera. You see that? It looks like oil pool, the way oil pools on top of water. Mm. It's like an extended burn, a long burn. And that yellow color reminds me of like toxic now, like toxic, toxins, substances. Oh, that are toxic. I thought it was gonna like pop out at me. What the freak? That was crazy. I got to talking about toxic and you heard it sizzle out and pop out as soon as I was talking about toxic, toxins, chemicals floating on top of the water like oil. Some people are saying they see a baby. I can't see the baby. Whatever y'all see, that's a message for you. Whatever you see is a message for you. I don't see a baby, but if you see the baby, that's for you. Let me see. I do see a little, one of those little horsies in the children's rooms that you put in small kids' rooms, those little riding horses. I can see one of those that you would put in a nursery. I can see that. Little riding horse. I see a star. North Star. Something about the head, the crown. What is this over here? It's like some pink wax has cornered the yellow wax. Oh, the pink is the divine. And I'm gonna read the yellow is like the toxins. So the pink wax has cornered off some type of toxic energy. It's like the pink dots, you see that? They have it, they're holding the big yellow blob of wax at bay. You've got 5 angels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5 ancestors or 5 passed over loved ones that are specifically keeping this confirmation, toxic energy away from you. Look at this. It looks like a Pac-Man. A Pac-Man with his mouth open. You guys can barely see that in the camera. Pac-Man can be significant. Doesn't the Pac-Man eat the little ghosties in the game? I used to love Pac-Man. I'm a Pac-Man pro. Come at me. Like, we can go toe to toe. I will beat you in Pac-Man. All right, let's get into the cards. That was your candle wax read for the second half of February 2026, Libra. Let me put it over here. Interesting, interesting. Always interesting. Okay. Let's use the cards I was going to use last night for the Valentine's Day read. We're going to start with the I Ching of love. Well, Joyful Dolphin, maybe 2026 is the year that you're going to have a bambino. Whoever keeps talking about bambinos in the chat, I mean, that's what you're manifesting, lovey. Shut the front door. I can't show you what this card says, but it's a 3-letter word. And it's how you create a bambino. It's how you bring a bambino into the world. Libra, what's going on? To those of you that saw the bambino in the bowl, I said the baby bowl. Okay, the bowl. You saw the baby in the bowl. We literally have the card of the intimate act that creates bambinos. That's kind of weird. That's not a coincidence. Ooh, the spring. Do you know what's hilarious? Do you know what's hilarious? Everybody that made love last night, and you're going to be bringing a bambino into the world of your immaculate conception. This is what I'm hearing in my head. And this thought literally went through my head last night because I conceived on February 13th. My child's father and I conceived our child on the night before Valentine's Day. Okay? She was born in October. So everybody that made love last night and are getting ready to bring bambinos into the world, you're going to have a Libra or a Scorpio baby. And they're probably going to be born towards the end of October. Yes, yes. But anyways, here we have the spring. Okay. Libras were made between January 15th, January 20th to February 15th, 20th. That's the Libra window to make a Libra baby. The farther into February you go, it'll be a Scorpio baby. But yep, who knows? Everybody last night, it might be a Libra bambino or it might be a Scorpio bambino. Happy Valentine's Day. We're the best. We're the best. Okay. Let's read this card. 46. Immaculate Conception. This is crazy. At the beginning of a union, love is sensuality. To evolve, it is necessary to abandon oneself to the simplest game of love. This is the invitation of the oracle. So Spirit is saying, hey, Libra, just because maybe you didn't like have a love last night, you didn't have a partner on Valentine's Day, your person's coming in the spring and Spirit wants you to fall in love. And you may have some type of immaculate conception. I don't know why I keep hearing that. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Hold on. I gotta figure that out. What the freak does that even mean? Define immaculate conception. I figured wasn't that Virgin Mary? The Immaculate Conception is a Roman Catholic dogma defining that the Virgin Mary was preserved from all original sin from the first moment of her conception in her mother's womb. Oh, snap. This is talking about birthing the divine feminine. It's like somebody has birthed, or somebody will be birthing, bringing in to incarnate. I know that sounds wild. I know that sounds wild, but it's kind of like you're going to be the mother of the Divine Mother. What? What? Divine femininity is huge for those that have been putting in the work. Whoa. They're referring to a new Eve. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. A lot of divine feminine. You're a prophetess, joyful dolphin. You're a prophetess. Intimate meeting. Holy moly. Let me see what that says. The oracle is a warning. If such an intimate and profound encounter is linked to simple seduction of a man or a woman, catastrophe is certain to follow. So this has to be more than just simple seduction. This is for those of you that have been fighting the lust demons. Confirmation. Did you see the LED light just went out? What the heck? What else? Thank you, Critchual. Thank you. The wind. That's our element, Libra. Happiness is to love at the bottom. It's like the wind is bringing you in true love. Someone to grow old with. You know what I'm hearing? Beyonce. I think it was a Drake song. Can I? Maybe. Can I? Baby. Can I? You guys know what I'm talking about. 57, wind. The oracle invites you to look at existence, everything that happens to you, everything directly, as simple raw facts, without putting labels, without saying right or wrong, good or bad. It leaves aside the mind and its eternal judgment. So you're being asked to move into the future as be a little less judgmental and not to forgive evil. That's not what I'm saying. We're not forgiving evil. We're not letting evil slide by the wayside. We're here for justice. We're Libran born, justice ruled. I'm saying when it comes to your lover, maybe you need to like let something petty go. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Confirmation. Because you're meant to be happy in love with this person. Happiness is to love. You see them in the distance, under the tree. Kissing. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the baby in the baby carriage. Wow. Wow. All that shuffling. And it's like the cards really just the cards that want to show themselves and want to be talked about, they will. They will. Aloneness at the bottom. So right now you're like You've got this little yellow heart. There's a ribbon tied to it, though. And do you see there's ribbons from all these paths or ribbons from all these other houses? But none of them are like yours. You have actual heart tied to your ribbon. You have heart tied to your path. And sometimes it's lonely because of this reason. Because of this reason. But don't change, and don't let this world change you or your heart, beautiful Librans. Let's read Happiness is to Love. Whoa, that's no coinky dink. Wait, 44 was just at the bottom. I saw 44. Okay, anyways, we have 45, and this card is 46, and I swear I just saw 44. 45, 44, 46. That could be ages of significance, and we have 57 and 59. Happiness is to love. Beyond the simple reality of the couple, the oracle speaks of success. As soon as the aspect of love is extended as an instrument of bonding with the human union. To do so is simple. To love is sufficient. Whoa, holy moly, Libra. Like, holy moly cannoli. This is crazy. To be in love just came out. Whoa, the present moment at the bottom. Wow. To be in love. Every love has within it a message of openness, which is not to impose one's own will, but to transmit the meaning and vibration of being in tune with the universal force that governs the whole of existence. Love is power in itself and for itself. It does not impose itself. It limits itself to sharing. So your love is not for obviously, your love is very special. You're coming into this type of union because you both are free birds. You both have come to the conclusion that you know who you are as individuals, okay? And you don't have to impose each other's values or belief systems or anything like that onto one another. You're two doves. That doves do pair for life, by the way. So I do feel like I'm picking up on somebody you are going to grow old with. This is your love of a lifetime. Yes. Till death do you part. Whether you get married or not. Four, 4, 4, 6 on the live timer. 44 minutes, 46 seconds. Let's read present time. The hexagram offers the image of a free heart, able to perceive the truth and to welcome it within itself. The oracle is an invitation to immerse oneself in one's own present truth, to live in the real here and now, time in which the whole of existence dwells. Let me change the batteries on the LED, you guys, and get some more coffee. Let's take a quick, like, 1 to 2 minute intermission, and then we'll get back into the different cards and the message. But let me change out the batteries on this bad boy and get some more coffee. I'll be right back. BRB. All right, look how bright that bad boy is now, baby. Fresh batteries, powered up. Okay, multicolor mode activated. Ooh! All of the lights. Doom, 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 doom. All of the lights. Doom, 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 doom. Turn up the lights in here, baby. Extra bright. You know I can see this. Or you can see me, whatever she says. Turn up the lights in here, baby. You know what I need? I need you to see everything. I need you to see all of the lights. Dun, 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 dun. All of the lights. I should know those words by heart, considering that's like my favorite song. Okay. Libra. Let's switch it up. Let's switch up the deck. Did I read this card? To be in love? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, I read it. Okay. Now we're going to use the Power of Love activation cards. We're going to get one card, one message from this deck. Then we'll get into the tarot. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. Detachment. Oh, ownership. Okay. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. Let's read from the book. You've definitely taken ownership of your own life, your misdeeds and your accomplishments alike, both. Yep, you're ready to put the past is the past. It is not coming forward. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Ownership. You have reached a pivotal place in your spiritual journey. You are able to take full responsibility for all of your actions, thoughts, and words in this lifetime and other lifetimes. Whoa. And you have the past card at the bottom. So that's confirmation of your past lives. You have transmuted karma from your past lives, including this one. You may now step back and view your experiences objectively, realizing that you are an evolving spiritual being. Each day has brought with it a new insight into yourself and the world around you. You don't look back on particular situations as failures. Instead, you view them as valuable feedback, providing information you needed in order to learn, understand, and grow. You take ownership of your choices, aware that as a responsible being, you cannot blame your behavior on another. Everything you experience is a reflection, recognizing that what you say can either enlighten or depress. You now speak with a purpose. You choose positive and empowering words, thoughts, and deeds. The cornerstone of a healthy and soulful existence. The cornerstone. How crazy is that? I've literally told you guys, Libra, in the tarot when that's come up, you are the cornerstone. You are that piece that fits it all together, makes it complete, the complete picture. You choose positive and empowering words, thoughts, and deeds. See? It's about what you choose to bring into your future, your present, your life, your livelihood, your life. Yes, we're all living in this weird matrix world right now together collectively. How do you want your life? How do you want to lead your life? How do you want to live your life? You choose by choosing positive and empowering words, thoughts, and deeds. So, deeds are you actually going out and doing good things, not just speaking good, not just like affirmations and mantras and meditation. No, deeds are you going out into the world and continuing to be a good person and do good things. That's who I'm reading for, and that's what we're doing. It goes beyond positive and empowering words and thoughts. We're actually doing good deeds in this 3D deeds in this 3D world. You are the cornerstone of a healthy and soulful existence. And that's what it's about now, creating your life to be healthy and soulful. What does it mean to you? What does your life mean for you and those you love? What does life mean to you? Ownership. Ownership of your own ish. Ownership. We can no longer blame anyone else. We're all adults now. All right, tarot time. I'm going to use the Tarot of the Divine. That's so crazy that this card came out right after I was talking about Immaculate Conception and whoever made love on Valentine's Day, you're going to have a Libra baby or a Scorpio baby. And then this card came out right after I said it. I'm still over here like, Spirit. Spirit. You know me too well. You know me so well. Bring on the Libra and Scorpio babies. The world needs more Libra and Scorpio babies, apparently. We're the best. Ooh-wee. Hanuman. Judgment. That's about staying above the fray. And he's up there with the sun. You see the lotus inside the sun? The lotus has bloomed on the surface of the water now. It grew through the mud, the murk. That's you. You grew through the mud, the murk. What the heck? That is so strange. I thought it was a piece of hair. You guys ever feel hair or spider webs and there's nothing there? That's spirit. It's like spider webs. What does that mean? I heard, oh my gosh, this is taking me back to a moment in time. Ooh, wee. You're being slapped by spirit if you get a face full of cobwebs, you're literally being smacked by spirit. I've seen it happen to somebody in real life, and there were no cobwebs, and they had just done something extremely dumb. This was like 15 years ago, before tarot, before any of this, but I found out what it meant when you feel like you just got smacked in the face with a face full of spider webs. You literally just got smacked by spirit. Now, it just went over my left hand like this. And so I looked down and I'm like, what is there, a piece of hair? Nope, nothing's there. Nothing's there. Somebody trying to web onto me? Is that what that is? Somebody's trying to web onto me. I rebuke you. It's not happening. What does it mean spiritually when you feel like you walk through a spider web?
Spiraling. Walking through a spider web can be a wake-up call, suggesting you're at a crossroads or need to pause. It might mean you're entangled in illusions or attachments, prompting you to see what's holding you back or distracting you from your path.
Yep. Also, walking into spider webs means God cares for you. In fact, he wants you to bring your anxieties, your fear of walking into spider webs to him. It's also a spiritual wake-up call. Hi, Grand Rising. Thank you so much, Emily, for that super thanks. In Eastern tradition, this represents the web of illusion, Maya, suggesting you may be too attached to material, temporary, or false aspects of life. It is a signal that your aura is connecting with a new path, prompting you to pay attention to your current life direction. It represents entanglement in worldly illusions or attachments. I have chills. Urging you to examine what is trapping or distracting you. It's also a warning of emotional traps. A call to creativity and action. Spiders are linked to creating your own reality. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, I was meant to read this especially because we were just talking about this. Spiders are linked to creating your own reality. Walking through a web can be a nudge to take control of your life and weave your own destiny rather than being caught in another's. Let me unplug this for a second. Okay. Oh, thank you, Stephen. That was so kind. We appreciate that. Okay. The Magician. Let's go. Bibbity bobbity boo. Did I not get that channeled in the candle wax reading? I'm done. I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so done. Libra, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I was literally channeled in this candle wax reading. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Look who it is. Bibbida doo da bibbida boo da bibbidi bobbidi boo. Put it together and what do you got? Bibbidi bobbidi boo. There's the pumpkins, there's the mice. What the beep? Let's go. Ooh, the camera's focusing in and out too. Spirit, what do you want to tell us? Pardon me. Put it together and what do you got? Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. This is for the creators. This is for the master manifestors. This is for those that have been keeping a good heart, but also not only doing your personal prayers and mantras, but you've been doing good deeds. Ace of Coins. Oh. Oh. The Four of Swords is at the bottom, though. Great Wolf. I need you to be aware. How can I say this? Okay. Rabbits. So you see how this rabbit is trying to trip him up? Okay. Somebody knows that I have to watch what I say, you guys. Like it's so hard living in this time and age and being somebody who has um a voice and a platform. Be aware of somebody that knows they're up next, trying to make you up next. Okay? This rabbit knows they're up next. They're trying to tie you up into their mess. They're trying to entangle you. Wow, speaking of the web of entanglement, look at this confirmation. You have someone who knows they're up next trying to entangle you so you can be the one that goes next instead of them. Okay? Read between the lines. That's how we got to play things here. Okay? Okay. Let's read the Ace of Coins. Emily is hilarious. I can't imagine. It sounds so out of this world, right? Whoa, this is Jack and the Beanstalk. Jack and the Beanstalk. England, English fairy tale. The Ace of Coins presents us with new beginnings, financial opportunities, and prosperity. The origin of this gift may be unexpected, like magical beans. But through nourishment and support, the benefits could be miraculous. It's time to make dreams a reality. This is new business, money, investments, abundance, and security. Now, the Four of Swords at the bottom, that wolf, that's about recouping, meditation, sanctuary, respite, pause, rest. That's all yeah. If it comes back out, it comes back out, and I'll say more. But for now, that's what I got. Okay. Emily, oh my gosh. New moves. Boomski. Thank you so much for that super thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Confirmation, new moves. Thank you, Aubrey, for continuing to be here and support the channel and everyone in the chat. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Aubrey. The Two of Coins. That's a mother with two twins. But the two twin boys are like half boy, half bear. Welcome, Kobe Star, to becoming a Libra Loyal. Thank you so much. Two of Coins with the King of Coins. What's behind him? Ooh, the Five of Wands. So he either is going up against this group, he's like Lord Shiva, or he's part of this group, and you are the blue one. You are like Shiva. Nine of Wands behind that. I kind of think he is aware of this group and he's going to bat for you because the Nine of Wands is protection. She's protecting her and her little doll. It's like her and her inner child from the evil witch. It's almost like this King of Coins is aware of all the evil around you, this group and all the evil witches and warlocks. It's almost like this King of Coins knows. He knows them personally. Ace of Coins to the Two of Coins. This literally comes right after the ace. So it's like, okay, ace, 1, 2. I just heard in my head counting, like when you count to kids when they get in trouble, you better come here before I get to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's like, oh my God, if you hear your mom get to 4, I don't know why I'm hearing that, but I am. Thank you so much for the lucky Sheba gift, Emily. But why am I hearing that count? Like, if I get to 5, if you're not in here by the time I get to 5, I could not imagine saying that to my daughter. I don't know if I counted to her when she was super small or not. I don't think I did. I didn't have a bad my child has been a blessing since birth. Like I have the best child. I had the best small child. She has a little bit of attitude as a teenager, but she's awesome. Like, I don't know. I can't help but brag on the amazing child I have since she's here, this single mother holding these 2 twins. She looks worried, stressed. But anyways, I couldn't imagine counting to my daughter and being like, if you're not in here. Not saying I haven't got angry over the years or disciplined or whatever. Anyway, that took me back. Took me back. 2 of coins. Let's see. What? 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 What is happening? The Pacific Northwest. Now, for those just joining, I was literally channeled specifically the Northwest in the candle wax reading. I would suggest watching this live stream from the beginning if you're just joining. When it's done, scroll all the way back to the beginning so you can catch the candle wax read. This is crazy because I was literally, everything I'm channeled in the candle wax reading is just off my mind. And here we go. We had the bibbity bobbity boo with the magician, and now we have Northwest, the Pacific Northwest. And I said Alaska. I freaking said it. I said the last frontier or the final frontier. The 2 of coins represents the skill needed to balance opposing forces in life. For her, the bear world and the human world collide. She embodies the dualities of work and family, hobbies and careers, wants versus needs. Bibbity bobbity boo. Put it together and what do you got? Okay. See what else we got, Libra. Ace of coins, 2 of coins. The fairy godmother and the Northwest are significant. Fairy godmother and the Northwest. Two-faced, two-headed. What the heck? Another 2. Reminds me of a Gemini. Reminds me of a Gemini with their 2 different sides. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. This is weird. The Nine of Cups is at the bottom. In this fairy tale, let me show you. This is weird. Someone is pretending to be someone they're not. Or maybe they are this way. What exactly is this trying to say? That's a man dressed as a woman, okay? Let me tell you the story. Let me tell you the story from the book. The Nine of Cups represents a happy ending achieved in unexpected ways. Prince Taj fell in love with Princess, but she refused men. He used trickery, disguising himself as a woman in order to win her heart. Dreams realized, fulfillment, pleasure, recognition, and triumph. Let's see the Two of Wands. I just find this interesting because he's dressed up as a woman, and this person has two faces, two heads. That's no coincidence. This is a message about one person who has two sides, two faces, two heads. The Two of Wands represents travel and commerce. Janus, the god of doorways and transition, is able to look to the past and the future in order to make effective decisions. He is always in motion, connecting dreams with actual possibilities. Decisions, travel, business opportunities, future planning, and cooperation. I just looked at the clock and it's 9:11. Oh, whoops. What? There you go. Oh, so much energy. Judgment. The Lovers. Seven of Cups. Just one card, please. The Three of Coins. This is so wild. Look at the two spirit guides. Two. And the young shamaness. That's you. That's us, Libra. But the two spirit guides, one's red, one's blue. With Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Back at the bottom, the Magician. The Three of Coins is the Builder's card. You have a group of builders that are aware of your magic. I was going to say a group of builders doing magic on you, but that was the past. They may still be doing magic on some of you, but now, roll tide, something has shifted. The tides have changed. You have the power. You have the magic. You are the shaman, the shamaness, being trained by spirit. And they know you have the magic. This group of builders know that you are this young shaman, shamaness that they have been looking for. The heck? I just saw something move on the floor to the right of me, and there is nothing there. Okay. Let's read the Three of Coins. Nepal. The Three of Coins represents learning from one another. The two fierce spirit guides teach their apprentice how to become a shaman. They are demanding teachers, but their student is dedicated. All three put in hard work that pays off with the success of a new generation. Studying, growth, collaboration, success, and recognition. You are the bridge between the elders and the new generation. You are the middle man, Libra. It can't be done without you. You are the bridge. The one with the magic powers. You're like, I've got the wand. Who's got the magic wand now? Oh, pretty little Libra. Pretty little Libra has got the big bad magic wand now. Thank you, DJ, for that torch gift. Pop out. That Nine of Cups came back out, but I put it back in the deck. I think you know who that is. I don't know. You have somebody catfishing. Period, point blank. Why did I stop on the Emperor talking about catfishing? Thank you, Lynn, for the 100 gift. Thank you, Lynn. Can you tell me anything else about the catfish? Or the cat fishes? Fishies? There's more than one for some of us. A group of catfish. A school of catfish. Catfish move in schools. Oh, yeah, they do. They stick together. Ew. They stick together. And when you go feed them, they all come up to the surface together in a big pile and with their mouths, and they're like... Ew. I think they're disgusting. That's one fish I refuse to eat. Absolutely not. I'm not eating catfish. Ugh. Five of Wands, Nine of Wands. High Priestess. Joyful Dolphin said, it sounds like a bunch of piranhas. That's what that looks like, doesn't it? Five of Wands, Nine of Wands. Your protection, though, outweighs and outnumbers the piranhas and the catfish. Check it out. Legit. So here you are, the blue one, battling this group. Here you are with your child, your children, or your inner child. These flaming skulls, these wands, are your ancestors. That's your ancestors putting up a barricade, a block, a barrier, okay, from the evil. That's the evil witch's house. It's a rooster house. Somebody could be a rooster in Chinese astrology, okay, but they don't have to be. Your ancestors are rolling deep. Nine wands against 5 wands. But really, if that's not you, the blue one, that's somebody inside, a double agent. Protecting the high priestess. That's you. Like Princess Jasmine, the people's princess. Thank you, theater. 1981. What's before that? I'm hearing, what's the 2 generations before 1981? That's what I'm picking up on. '57 and '69. That's just off the top of my head, though. I have to look. Hold on. Year of the Rooster.
The most recent year of the rooster was 2017, and the next one will be in 2029. The rooster is the 10th animal in the Chinese zodiac, representing qualities like faithfulness.
Dang, I'm on point. Shape. Dust your shoulder off. Man, let me dust my shoulder off. Recent years of the rooster: 1933, 1945, 1957, and 1969. 1981, 1993, 2005, 2017, 2029. I am picking up on people born in 1957 or 1969 as the evil witch rooster. Somebody born in 57 and somebody born in 69. Hold on, you guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, but I hear the birds. Just a moment. Oh, it's really raining. Well, you guys haven't eaten everything I put out yet, so. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. I was channeled something during my intermission break for you guys, Libra. You really are the mediator, you know? You really are the bridge between the past generations and the future generations. The past, those born in 57 and 69, and those born, you know, after the new millennium. As a millennial myself, or a Gen X, if you were born in the 70s, late 60s through the 70s, you're Gen X. Gen X and millennials are the bridges now. We're like the rainbow children that have to come in and heal the line. That's just what I was channeled during my intermission. And I'm like, you know what? We are. We are. Like, we just want to come to an understanding with those that came before us, our elders. Like, come to an understanding, come to an agreement, right? With our elders. So we can break the generational curse for the next in line, our children and our children's children. Knowledge. It's almost like learning the law. This is what I'm picking up on right now. What is going to protect you from those that are trying to keep you in this cycle of negativity? We'll just say that. For those of you that are trying to keep you in this cycle of fight or flight, thank you, Spirit, fight or flight mode, your knowledge, High Priestess, is what is going to help you. That book she's holding literally holds the answers and her connection to the divine, her direct line to the divine, and her knowledge. Her books, okay? Her books and her direct line to the divine is where she like holds her power. There's that face-off energy. I still don't know what I picked up on in that channel member reading with the Queen of Swords coming face to face with the Empress. I still think about that reading, and I'm like, I can't understand it. I don't know. If you guys ever notice spam in the chat, you can just click that person's name and block them, and you will no longer see their comments. But let me put this person in timeout. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles has entered the read. I was going to say the Queen of Pentacles has entered the chat, so she might be in the chat. That she is. Queen of Coins with the Knight of Cups. That's my Genghis Khan card. Four of Coins. They're trying to send in someone to handle you, Libra. Handle me? Who gonna handle me? Megan the Stallion. Shout out to her. I think she is an Aquarius. Happy birthday, Megan. Hottie. Handle me? Who gonna handle me? But that's what's being shown here. The husband, the vulture, coveting his wife and her coin. You're a grown shamaness now. Handle me? Who gonna handle me? This Queen of Coins thought she could pay somebody to come in and handle you. Ooh! 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 Yo, I just heard a bird straight up whistle. Confirmation. That sounded like, oh my gosh, that sounded like somebody. What the freak? I don't know if you guys could just hear that. You probably couldn't. I just heard a bird whistle like a human, and it sounded like somebody I know who was on the other side, how they used to whistle. Yo, that was so weird. What the? It was literally like how you stick your fingers in your mouth and go. That's what I heard. Oh my God, I heard it again. I heard it again. Oh my God, I'm going to open my window or open the door. You want to go out, Rosita? Okay. It's raining, so I know you don't really want to go out. Did y'all hear it just now? I hope you could hear it just now. It's just like I can't do that. I can't stick my fingers in my mouth and whistle. I never could. And I actually whistle by sucking in instead of blowing out. I don't know how to whistle by blowing out. I can only whistle by sucking in air. So this is my whistle by sucking in. Yeah. Anyway, somebody's whistling and it's not a, it's an alert. It's an alert whistle, not a, it's a, like, hey, Hey, attention, 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 pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Over here, over here, over here. Yeah. Emily, oh my gosh. Confirmation, sweet girl. Things have never been better. I appreciate you bringing me on this journey. Bless you, my beautiful friend. Thank you for being here with us. Oh, thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey and to read for you, Emily. Thank you for supporting me and the channel. All of the support. Bless you and yours always, Emily. So what's our advice against this Queen of Coins? She's working hand in hand with the dark too, by the way. Because in this deck, the Devil card is this snake. And it's showing up in the card with the Queen of Coins, the Devil snake. So the devil is in the details when it comes to this Queen of Coins and her money. I don't know. Truth. Ace of Swords. You're cutting through that Gorgon knot. You're not going to be like everybody else and try to untie the knot unsuccessfully. You're just going to use your sword of divine truth and slice right through, claim the land. You're doing something the smart way because it's like you're hand in hand with the divine. See, these people that use the dark and money, they have to swindle, they have to confuse, they have to do things sneaky, behind the scenes. You just take up your divine sword and cut right through the crap. We're not playing this game anymore. I don't care how much money somebody has. Doesn't matter anymore. The wealth transfer has begun. Queen of Coins. What's yours is now mine. Bibbity bobbity boo, bish. What's yours is now mine. Queen of Coins. Magician with the Seven of Swords in reverse. The wealth transfer has begun. Shake out the pockets and let it rain down on me. And we'll transmute all that negative energy, that negative energetic money into positive energetic money. We'll transmute it. Oh my gosh, with the Four of Wands at the bottom. Divine union. That's a wedding. This is so beautiful. And look at her. The blue one. Libra. With the world. Oh my, this is completion. Look at you. Look at you and your lover. Oh my gosh, this is like your first dance. Oh my gosh. Oh, Libra. This is your wedding, and this is like your first dance. In front of the world. This is the world card. What are they on? What are they standing on? I'm going to have to read that. What are those? What are those? Let's see. Let's see if it says it in the book. The Hermit is behind the world with his blue cloak and that white steed with the blue eyes and the blue night sky. Wonder what a blue cloak means. We should look that up. First, let me see the world. New Zealand. The world is the happily ever after ending following a difficult journey. This couple represents the victorious conclusion, a positive outcome most desired. However, a conclusion also heralds the start of a new journey. So your work is never done. Your work is never complete until you transition, right? Like our job is never done. Our work is never complete. You complete a cycle, a chapter, the world, which is, yes, the end, but you begin anew again. So your journeys alone are finished. Your journey together begins. Four of Wands. You manifested each other. Two, by the way. The universe helped. The divine helped. Your ancestors helped. But I do feel like you both manifested this union. You both manifested each other. You're meant for one another. This is a past life love. India. The Four of Wands represents rejoicing and festivities, a well-deserved celebration and a stable time to be thankful, cherishing loved ones. Mohini and Aravan embrace each other, enjoying the time before the new adventure begins. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's the Four of Wands, and I just read the World card. Double confirmation on you and your person beginning a new life together. A new adventure, a new journey begins. The work isn't done, it's just shifting. I will put you in timeout if you continue to spam the chat. So, just be aware. You're more than welcome to hang out, but don't spam the chat. I'm loving this energy. I'm loving this energy, Libra. Oh, okay. Well, they just reconnected my live. Advice for Libra right now. Advice for Libra right now. Thank you so much for all the thumbs up. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the super chats. What the heck? People are wildin' in the chat, yo. Wildin' out. They did that yesterday when I hit 1 hour 58 minutes when I was getting ready to say bye. 1 hour, 58 minutes, 58 seconds on the live time code. 5858. And let's see what a purple cloak, or not purple cloak. I know what a purple cloak means. A blue cloak. Let's see what that means. What does a blue cloak spiritually mean?
Spirally, a blue cloak represents divinity, heaven, and God's presence, often symbolizing holiness and purity. Worn by those considered holy, it also signifies peace, tranquility, and protection.
Oh! A blue cloak holds deep spiritual significance, symbolizing divinity, heaven, God's presence, majesty, and faithfulness. Often associated with holiness and purity, it is frequently worn by high priests or holy figures to signify being set apart. It also represents peace, tranquility, and protection. Divine presence and heaven. Blue represents the sky and the sea, symbolizing the heavenly realm, the throne of God, and divine revelation. Holy moly, Libra. You have been the blue one in all these readings. Do you know how divine you are? You have been set apart like Joseph from your brothers or sisters, from your community, from the world at large. You have been set apart from the rest to be divine. She's wearing a blue dress. Cinderella does wear a blue dress. I just so happened to wear a blue dress on my 40th birthday this past September. This is so wild. Wow. In Christian art, the Virgin Mary is often depicted in a blue mantle, symbolizing her role as a protector, the Ark of the New Covenant, and her association with the divine. Some of us divine feminine Librans are children of the wife of God, Asherah. Okay, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but this is something I've known for years. Jesus Christ, confirmation, and I mean that in no type of disrespectful way. I am a daughter of Asherah. My name is Ash. I'm talking to other divine feminines and divine masculines. You are daughters and sons of the Holy Divine Mother, the Universal Mother. Confirmation. Advice for Libra now. Advice for the divine, chosen children of Holy Goddess Mother. Sons and daughters. Especially shout out to all my daughters that show up in the chat. Seriously, all my divine feminine. The divine masculine are few and far in between. I know you guys are here too, but you're behind. So it's time for the divine femme to take the lead here. Three of Wands, literally taking the lead, leadership position. What? That's weird. I looked down and I never have any cards in reverse. My decks are always kept upright. Empress, hello, Holy Divine Mother. Speaking of, oh my goodness. Right behind the Four of Cups in reverse. I don't keep any cards in reverse. Like, you see, everything's upright. Every card is upright in this deck except for the Four of Cups. Huh. Let's see. Four of Cups. Shout out to the real divine masculines. Don't think I'm like throwing all of you under the bus. Shout out to the mature kings, the mature emperors, the mature divine masculines. Shout out to all of you. I can name a handful off the top of my head, but that's it. A handful. Do better. Got to do better. Shout out to all the divine masculines that have been doing better. Interesting. So the Four of Cups in reverse means motivation, opportunity, optimism, restlessness, and boredom. Okay. Motivation, opportunity, optimism, restlessness, boredom. I feel like you have the boredom part. I don't feel like you have time to be bored. I wish I had time to be bored. The boredom part is the things that you've already learned, you already know about. It's like, I'm bored with this information. I knew this 10 years ago. Where's the justice? Like, I'm motivated towards change. I'm motivated towards taking positive action. I'm bored of this timeline. I'm bored. Yes, that's what that is. It's time for a new timeline. Holy moly. And the opportunity for that is arriving. Stay optimistic. You're restless right now because timelines are collapsing. You are an empress. Let's read the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is one of the best cards to get, and this is our advice. I asked Spirit advice for us right now. The Three of Wands represents hard work and travel. The princess takes a long journey. Oh, I cannot. See, this is what I mean. I cannot. The princess takes a long journey to rescue her prince, surviving trials along the way. Why is she having to rescue the prince? Why is the princess? This timeline is bullshit. I'm done with that timeline. What the? You see her? She's exiting to a higher timeline. She's like, I don't know. Maybe he went this way. Maybe he fell off the ladder. All I know is I'm going up. Okay. This is the way the divine feminine is moving up, up, up. Oh my gosh. If she stays motivated, her efforts will be rewarded. Self motivation, freedom, reward, and romance. It's called The Enchanted Pig. It's a Romanian fairy tale. If you think I'm not. The princess takes a long journey to rescue her prince. I think not. I think not. Anyways, let me get out the big book. And tell you what else the Three of Wands is about in depth. I feel like you're showing the way. The way that you're rescuing your prince, Libra, divine feminines, is just embodying your empress energy and literally like leading the way. The Three of Wands is a leader. But also, what makes me emotional with this Three of Wands is she's making sure everyone escapes and she's last. Ooh, I'm having chills. Ooh, I'm having chills. So here's the thing about this card, how I read the imagery. Her face looks concerned. You see how her hand is almost pushing up somebody that's already made it out of that dimension into a new picture. But she's making sure that they got up that ladder before her. Confirmation, excuse me. That's other women and children. Period. That's other women and children that we're making sure get saved. While you are the last one to be saved, but you make it out, Libra. We need the prince to become a man, a king, an emperor, and grow up, mature, and be his own man. Because it's not up to you to save any lost boy. Your name's not Wendy. And I don't like Pan. I never liked that deity. Three of Wands. March 31st through April 10th could be significant. Okay, March 31st through April 10th, Libra. That's the dates of the Three of Wands. Aries season. The cardinals coming through. You hear the cardinal chirp? That's the ancestors. Who said that? I didn't say that. Theatrics of the absurd. The Three of Wands is a very good card. What? I know what I said. Don't put words in my mouth. If that's how you read it, that's... Oh, okay. Okay. I thought that was like... Okay. In the comments, somebody said it like that. Because I was like, what? Okay, here we go. The Three of Wands is a very good card. In a reading, the Three of Wands could mean that your ships are finally about to come in. You may have experienced some struggle recently, but now your success is assured. Rita, thank you so much for your super thanks. Bless you, beautiful Rita. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your success is assured. Your hopes will soon be realized. You will be bold, decisive, and able to take the risks you need to pay off on the bottom line. The Three of Wands suggests natural leadership ability, wealth, and power. You were born this way. Whoever I'm reading for, you were always a defender. You always took up for the less fortunate. You always took up for those being abused. You always took up for people. Your whole life, you have been this way. You have a natural leadership ability, wealth, and power to you. You may find yourself entering into a profitable partnership or relationship with a business acquaintance. Yeah, you and your person, you and your lover are going to do big things in this world. You're a true power couple. A true power couple. Or you could find yourself involved in a business deal that will enrich everyone involved. Your negotiations will go smoothly. You might even find that a mentor or senior business manager steps in to assist you. The Three of Wands suggests that you have good business sense. Don't get too cocky, though. It can be a warning. You may still need to think clearly. You will still need to think clearly to make smart decisions. So try not to be arrogant, conceited, because you can be. With all the confirmations, I've seen that in real life too. I get that way too. I get cocky when I receive these spiritual confirmations in these readings. I notice it in myself and I'm like, dang, that's my ego. Because I'm like, yeah, you see that confirmation? You see that? Where else does that happen? Who other readings does these type of confirmations happen in? Nobody's. And I'm like, damn, Ash. In my mind, like the other side of me is like, chill the freak out. Like, chill out. Relax. Don't get too caught up in your accurate predictions and your connection to the divine. Don't get cocky. So I do recognize that within myself. Maybe it has to do with my Aries moon. I don't know. But I see that in other people too who make accurate prediction, and not just readers. I'm talking about people just online on various platforms. They'll make a prediction and it'll come true. And then it's like we get overly excited and cocky, and it's like, okay, calm down. Calm down. This card serves as a reminder. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. In a reading, the card symbolizes the strength of a well-run, well-funded business organization. It implies a sense of adventure and discovery, not only of markets and customers, but also of new lands, new sources of goods and services, new opportunities for partnerships and alliances. And do you know what just went through my mind? That book, The Alchemist, and his journeys through the shops in the desert towns. I'm seeing like Morocco in my mind's eye right now. I'm seeing like Morocco, and I'm seeing deserts and lights and shops. I'm literally seeing Morocco, and I've never been there, so all I can know is like what I've seen through books and screens. Ooh, this kind of looks Moroccan a little bit. Okay. Anyway, business leadership, commerce, cooperation, discovery. What? Thank you for the gift, Nicole. M. Lee says, "What's up? You can't send super chats anymore?" Does anyone else? Is that a problem for anyone else? Nicole, thank you for that metal gift. They did reconnect the live stream. Does anyone else still have the ability? Really? Oh, what? Okay, let's just finish out this live stream. What? Oh, well, the real Misty James still can. I'm so sorry, you guys. I can't help it. This channel is heavily watched. That's all I can say. This channel is heavily watched. Thank you, the real Misty James. The amount of gratitude for all you do for Libra Land and the Libra Landers doesn't reflect the amount given. Wish it could be more, Ash. Blessings to you and your daughter. Misty and family. Oh my gosh, beautiful Misty. Bless you so much. I'm going to ring the bell for Misty and for everyone who supports each other and myself and my daughter. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Thank you, Misty. Thank you, everyone. May you all be blessed eternally, forever. Everything you share may return to you times 10 with blessings. Oh my gosh, Leslie, thank you so much. Bless you, Leslie. Rita, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Skylar, thank you. Wow. Way to show up and show out. That's how you stick it to them. That's how you stick it to them. Boom, boom. They take away one of my supporters' options, and 5 other supporters show up. That's how you freaking do it. I'm sorry, Emily. And thank you for all of your support. Christina, thank you so much. Thank you all so, so much. Seriously, I am eternally grateful for all the gifts, all the super chats. Thank you, Mrs. Harris, for the gift. Thank you all. All I can say is what I said. This channel is so heavily watched. Okay. Historically, The Three of Wands was supposed to be even better when it was reversed. It heralds the end of troubles, adversity, toil, and disappointment. You're leaving all that behind. The toils, the troubles, the disappointments, it's all, you're leaving it all behind. Back in the Ace of Wands, an idea was conceived. Oh, we have the Two of Wands on the board too. Not the Ace, but we have the two right here. Two of Wands. Now we got the three. So it says, back in the Ace of Wands, an idea was conceived. There were some initial preparations in the Two of Wands. And here in the Three of Wands, it all begins to manifest itself. The Magician. Oh my gosh, we got 2, 3, 4. I'm just now noticing that. I'm kind of slow sometimes. Forgive me. 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands. You manifested this, Libra. You manifested each other. You manifested this way out of a predicament. As you climb the ladder of success, you did this. Threes symbolize creation. This is something you created. The result of two separate forces combining to create a third entity. Yo, if you, somebody is meant to bring in a Bambino this year. This divine union and a Bambino is happening. And if that's not what you, make sure you take the proper precautions, because holy moly, all throughout this reading, Bambino, Bambino, Bambino. A mother and a father produce a child together. I can't make it up. I did not know it was going to say that next. A thesis and an antithesis combine to produce a synthesis. The number 3 can also represent body, mind, and spirit, past, present, future. Many religions believe in a holy trinity, such as Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Maiden, Mother, Crone, or the triple goddesses of the new, full, and old moon. Oh yeah, we're approaching the most powerful new moon of 2026. What are you manifesting? With this new moon, February 17th, that kicks off the fire horse. If you haven't already, begin to clean and clear. I would do that today, because on February 17th, according to Feng Shui, you're not supposed to do any laundry. You're not supposed to wash your floors or wash dishes, because anything that you wash is like money going down the drain. So before February 17th, you need to be doing all your cleaning. You need to be creating space for the new. And you need to be thinking about what you want to manifest and truly bring into your life from therein forward, from here on forward. But that is a feng shui tip for the Lunar New Year, February 17th, which is also a ring of fire eclipse with the Lunar New Year. There's 3 things that at least 3 astrological events are coinciding. The Lunar New Year, the new moon, and the ring of fire eclipse. And I feel like there's more, but that's all that I can remember at the top of my head. It's a lot. It's a kickoff. It's a true New Year celebration. Thank you all so much for all the love in this live stream. All the gifts, all the super chats, all the thumbs up, all the kind, supportive comments. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I have a few more 15-minute reads available and maybe 1 or 2 30-minute reads available for February. You can only book with me using the Calendly link in the description box. I also have it posted on the community board. Shout out to everybody that has booked personal readings. It is truly an honor to personally read for you. Stay balanced, stay blessed. Until next time, everybody. Peace. Powerful.